As I suspected, the Planar prison was easy for us to get through. We're getting better, there is no doubt about that. But will that be enough to face Irenicus? I don't know if I'll ever be ready for that. I suppose, though, that we should go to see the Shadow Thieves leader soonish. We still have to go to the Umar Hills and to trade meet. To the Umar Hills first. We'll wait for Imoen to be freed, and with us again before any wedding is held. I just cannot imagine doing it without her. I hope that Ajantis understands. I know he has good reason for getting it done before we go, but I will not be held by fear of either one of us or both of us dying before our wedding. He may not have any family that wishes to be there, but I do have one person. Besides, we go to face Irenicus first. I would not want to be newly wed and then both of us getting killed. If we face Irenicus and win, then to me, that will be the sign that we can go and get married, without worry or fear of an early demise. Things have to be done in the proper order, and that is the proper order as I see it. So there's a building to the northeast that we're going to go and check for. We're looking for fallen paladins. They're supposed to be in the bridge district, but so far we haven't seen any of them. Who's this?
You will suffer.
You!
Oh, yes.
Hey, you! Give me your money! Now! Or you're going to regret it. Comprehend, yes? I comprehend that you're trying to ply your trade on the wrong person, and you're about to be the one regretting it. Yeah? Well, let's just see about that, won't we? Oh, these people are stupid.
Ooh, I'm shaking!
The fool. Hasn't my reputation preceded me? Don't mess with... Who's this? Hello? I'm sure you're wondering what the nose is all about. It's rather large, even for us gnomes, eh? You do actually have a very large nose, but that was very strange. Okay. Oh, who's this? Well, these kind of look like paladins over there. What's happening here?
Honorable men are hard to come by.
We shall not allow you to continue your depredations here, Rindus. Take your men and be gone. Your smuggling will be tolerated no longer. Tolerated, eh? You better be able to back your words up, big man. You're going to die trying to take my turf. We have no interest in your turf, Rindus, and it is only proof of your limited mind that you think this is so. Ha! What are you trying to convince me that you're still part of the Order, eh, Reynold? You still think that you're some kind of goody-goody paladin, eh? You know what I hear? I hear you lost your paladinhood due to some moxie that seduced and used you like a patsy. What was her name now? Celestine, wasn't it? You know nothing of her, fool. And while I may no longer meet the Order standards, I'll not stand by and listen to a cur such as you cheapen Celestine's name. Okay. Well, maybe this is a time for us to get in their paladin's good graces.
You will fall
Let's kill
by my
these
hand.
smugglers.
Honorable men are hard to come by.
Greetings to you, friend. I'm grateful for your aid against these dogs, and would know your name if you are willing to give it. I'm Orin. Well met, Orin. I'm Renaud de Chatillon, once of the Order and now under the leadership of Anar. Might you be interested in employment? How did you come to leave the Order, if I may ask? There are several of us here who, for one reason or another, are unworthy of the vows we once took. We do not share the particulars of our downfall. I would not expect one who has not fallen to understand. We seek the solace of each other's company, because we come from the same place. Regardless, we find ourselves in need of aid, and you fight well. Might you be interested in helping us? I might be. As for the task, when Anark left the Order, the Paladin stripped his cup from him. The cup is important to him. Perhaps you could retrieve it? Where will we find this cup? Find the most noble order of the Radiant Heart in the Temple District. The cup is within their building. You shall be rewarded admirably for its return. Okay, we'll go now and retrieve this cup for you, although it hardly seems a test of our abilities. You'd best be prepared. The Order is strongly defended. I myself would die quickly if I stepped near their hall. I wish you well, my lady. Wait, the warrior by your side. He bears the insignia of the Order. Who are you? I don't know your face, but I recognize you as a Knight of the Order. What are you trying to accomplish here with such tricks? I like to wear the Order's insignia. It inspires confidence in most people. Don't you do something similar? Well, I guess you are right. It was all so long ago. Okay, that's just annoying. Let's get out of here. I don't know who that was that cast that snare spell. What's this?
For the
Another mugger?
glory of Helm!
Okay, let's go to the most noble order of the Radiant Heart and get out of here. What's this? Lady Erlana. Oh, my fair Erlana. Is that Garrick? Garrick, isn't it? What can I do for you, Garrick? I'm here to pledge to you the love of a poet and an artist. Take my fragile love, my sweet. Hold it in your hands as I gaze upon you admirably. I am here to pledge to you the love of a poet and an artist. Take my fragile love, my sweet. Hold it in your hands as I gaze upon you admiringly. Yes, that's right. Oh, I see. Well, thank you, Garrick. Are you serious, Erlana? The man's a fop. Come with me, my lady, and let me... Ow, damn insects. Wait, fool, don't say that. Come with me, my lady, and let me out. Damn insects. No, you fool, don't, Heh, you got a prize here, my lady. So I see. Excuse me for a moment.
If it must be done.
He is a fop. Garrick, what are you doing out here? Come to think of it, you do look passingly familiar. Did we perhaps meet in Baragost? I can hardly remember. Baragost, yes, and also in Baldur's Gate. Hello?
Yes.
This foolish boy, Garrick, can barely take instruction. Sometimes I think he barely has a thought in his head. Yes, and that's why
What is it? It will be done.
I didn't bring him into my group.
Hello,
Hello.
there.
Greetings to you, Sir Jantis. We're all very happy to have you back. I thank you, Lady Turlana. I owe my freedom to Orin.
Let's dance!
Quiet, sword. We also have to get
You
that
must gather your party before
artist
venturing forth.
to commission something for the Temple of Helm.
Certainly.
Declare yourself.
Orin, I greet you and bid you welcome to the headquarters of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart. Lord Windspear called on us and spoke on your behalf. He explained the tragic occurrence in the Windspear Hills. Actually, that was dispensable in retrospect, considering the fact that you were able to free the knights from their prison. There was great confusion, for their bodies turned out to be illusions and disappeared just before the funeral. I wish to express my gratitude. My wife, Lady Uria, is one of the knights, and I am relieved that she's alive. You have my gratitude. Oh, you're most welcome. Nice to hear that we are so appreciated here, the most noble order of the Radiant Heart. I don't know who it is that speaks for you. Hello? I am Sir Mardus, guardian of Torm. May duty prevail, my friend. Torm's blessing be upon thee. Hello. I am Sir Zerath, guardian of Tur. Justice always, friend. Oh yes, Tur is the god of justice. Hello. I am Sir Donalus, guardian of Helm. Remain ever vigilant, friend. The law must prevail. So this one is basically the one that represents you, Jantis. Jantis points towards this gentleman over here to speak to. You've returned earlier than I expected. What do you require? Yes, Sir Ryan Troll. The fallen Paladins have asked us for a cup of some value as a measure of our loyalty to them. A Nard's cup? I cannot possibly give you this, for he was stripped of it when he lost his Paladin status. What's so important about this cup? When a new Paladin joins our order, he is given a cup. It is a symbol of the unity between the Order and the Paladins who serve the Order. An Arg wants to maintain a link to the Order using the cup, but I see that it is necessary for you to give it to him in order to gain his trust. Can I trust you to return it to me after your mission is completed? Yes, we will return it. Very well then, you shall have it. Return it soon, or you will not be given your reward. It is very important that the cup remains in the hands of the Order. Okay. Well, we don't have to go back immediately. Let's go, I think it was to the government district to
You must
find
gather your party before venturing
find
forth.
the artist.
I am listening.
Let's just go talk to him and see what he says to us. So, the government district. I'm going to have to find where I wrote it down in my journal. Guardian Telwyn of the Temple of Helm asked me to commission the master sculptor, Sir Sarles, to make a piece of artistry while he is in Athkatla. I will need to procure Illithium for the artist and convince him to lower his outlandish fee. The other temples in the city will also be vying for his favor. Sir Sarles is staying in the Jystive estate in the southeast corner of the government district. Okay, based upon my map, Jystive estate. Okay.
It will
We
be
see
done.
where it is. Let's go there. I don't like returning to this area because of full of corrupt bureaucrats and what is it? The Cald Wizards also have a presence here. But I can't. I'm not here to relieve the city of its corruption.
Come on, come on.
I'm here
Let's
to get
go whack
Imoen
something
back,
evil.
destroy and kill Arenicus, and that will be enough for me. How does one get over there? I think go this way. It's two different homes. This is the doors over here. Well, it's quite early in the morning still. Hello.
Need something, stranger?
Yes, ma'am. May I be of some assistance to you? Have you business with the Jystives? Not with them as such. I had heard that the artist Sir Sarles was here. Sir Sarles is a guest at the moment. No doubt you are from some church or another? You are expected. Try not to track your dirt about too much.
Certainly.
Ajantis, I've given much thought to our last discussion. Are you really so convinced you would deliver your friend to the city guards? Suppose you owed this friend your life, and swore to protect his. Perhaps his crime was not so grave, a petty theft, if you will. Ushimo, it makes no difference, whether the murder or theft. I abhor lawlessness. You would betray your oath to this friend to bring him to justice. No, because I would never utter such an oath. I would not promise to protect a friend from the consequences of his crime. He would have to own up to it. It was his decision to do evil. Really? Even if you were the only one who knew of this misdeed? It would nevertheless be an offense to the just and moral laws of our society. But this discussion is not but idle chatter, Yoshimo. Let us return to our task. Pretty easy to see why Yoshimo was talking about that.
Without doubt.
I guess I should go introduce myself. These are the Jystives. Hello.
Begone, commoner. I have my own business to attend to.
And who might you be? Ah, no doubt you have come to make your case before Sir Sarles, that he might sculpt for you. From one of the temples, are you? Yes, I've come for the glory of Helm. I see. It makes no never mind to me, and I think it matters little to Sir Sarles as well. He's concerned with the creation, not with who might own his work. It is a great honor to have him here. We are simply the height of the social circuit right now. The envy of all the nobles we are. Do try and keep to the sides while here, will you? I have very wealthy people coming to see the artist, and I don't want people dawdling with the messengers. I've had
Quickly
my fill
and
of these
precisely.
nobles in my
Speak.
time. Let's go in
Without
this room.
hesitation.
I saw him in here.
This will not take long.
Who is
Hello.
it? Might I ask why you have disturbed my meditations?
My creative muse must be gently awakened, and your stomping about is simply not conducive to this. I apologize, but I have come to request your talent on a commissioned artwork. Oh, yes. One of those bloody churches sent you, didn't they? Must be, because everyone else understands the word no. Which one are you from? Helm has sent me forth. His ever-seeing eyes wish to gaze upon your work. And your offer is the same as the others. Gold and the satisfaction of serving the one true whatever. Yes, you will be gaining the favor of a powerful faith. I have the favor of every mincing noble in the city now. What do I need the backing of a church for? Such institutions demand much of a person.
What I really need is to work in the medium of my choice, pure illithium.
Anything less is an insult to my skills. That is all I require. Pure lithium. I know of the metal, but I'm told that such a metal is very costly and rare. Is there no alternative? You are told? Have you not checked? Gathering the materials is not the job of a fine artist such as myself. Go speak with an ore merchant or some such. I recall the name of one that was referred to me on my last visit. Gerlia was her name, I believe. Speak with her. She has exotics occasionally. Try the promenade. Now go. I will work for whatever church acquires the necessary materials. If not yours, then another. 200 pounds of lithium, or I go back to enjoying my holiday. 200 pounds. I would think that getting 20 pounds would be a huge task. 200. Oh. Okay, well, let's go to the promenade then.
If it must be done.
We're going to have to see about getting this ore. Well, there's an ore merchant here, as Sir Sarles had said. So early in the morning. The sun should be rising soon. Let's see if they're open. Probably not. Yeah, I just want to get over here. Okay, let's try this way. We have to, actually, before we go there, let's go to the Adventure Mart. There's a lot of things to identify and sell, and perhaps we'll be able to get another item. Really pushy. Everybody
Certainly.
goes to the Adventure Mart, it seems. Hello again, Rybald. Rybald, barterman at your service. There's some things that we're interested in. Music to my ears, as a customer born every minute, and a rube soon after. What'll it be for you today? We need a lot of items identified, so I have this quarterstaff. This staff seems to draw from elven artistic traditions, though tied less to the forest than is usually customary. It was apparently designed to control air elementals, being able to summon one as a servant to the wielder, and potentially destroying creatures of the same type in a single blow. When necessary, it can also spawn a cloud of gas, causing anyone within the area of effect to fall into a deep slumber. Some effects are limited by charge. I wonder if Aerie could use this. Very neat staff, actually. Staff of Air. But she has a lot of things
Yes?
to identify, so... Yeah, she just has a regular quarterstaff. It's got a medium enchantment on it, so she can take this staff of Air. It looks odd, but it's got these magical abilities, so we'll use that. Oh yeah, so we have more items
at your service.
to go through. The short sword, let's see what that is. Sword of Quickness. Kundane. Disfigured as a child, Dramek Olk was ostracized and ridiculed by his peers. In his loneliness, he spent many hours alone on the hills overlooking Trademeet. A nearby wizard, Galoma, discovered the youth and found in him a kindred soul. The two fast became friends, master and apprentice. Galoma died before Dramek's tutorage could be completed, however, and the youth found himself once more alone in the world. Eventually, he made his way to the streets of Athkatla. There he became a cutpurse, augmenting his thieving skills with the little magic he learned from Galoma. Eventually, he crafted this sword, which enhanced Dramek's weak physical body. This weapon has no speed factor. Oh wow, so it's really fast. Maybe I can save this for Imoen. since she uses short swords. Well, I have this Shadow's Blade. I think it's better. Yeah.
It will be done.
Lots of items to sell, but let's identify things first. Okay. Elven chainmail, some gauntlets, a wand, strange-looking dagger, and 2 other wands. Let's see. What is it? Melodic chain. The Bards of Melody were a small band of half-elf bardic warriors who entertained and defended scattered elven communities through Kalimshan. Enchantments allowed only minstrels to wear their armor, the magical links sliding together to produce beautiful melodies as they danced or fought. Unfortunately, the Bards of Melody were disbanded hundreds of years ago, and the secret of playing the armor faded with them. I'm not sure if this is better than what I'm wearing. It may hinder my ability to move. No. The magic in it requires you be a bard or a skald. So what are these? Zarnus' second sword arm. Haven't we seen these? Yeah. It helps enable you to hit things better. So who could use this? Jaheira could use it. And what is this strange wand? Wand of Wonder. Only those with a gambling streak dare use the wand in battle. When triggered, it is, at best, unpredictable, and at worst, suicidal. The whimsical mage Malamak created it as a gift for a rival, though more as a prank than with hurtful intent. The recipient's reaction is not known, though Malamak relocated shortly after. It should be used with caution or not at all. Yeah, perhaps we'll sell that. That's a little bit of a strange item. I wonder if Jaheira can use this wand. Yeah, she can. We'll sell this. Don't really like these lightning ones. Fireballs, yes. And what's with this dagger? The pixie prick almost appears to be a toy. So fine and delicate is the workmanship of the blade and handle. Yet when wielded with the command word sleep in tone, the tiny dagger glows with a blue nimbus. Upon striking an opponent, the pixie prick releases a surge of powerful magic, potentially inducing a deep slumber. Legends say that the ancient sprite knight Alfonso de Noble wielded the pixie prick, not as a dagger, but as a two-handed sword. It's a poison that makes you fall asleep, almost like what I've read that drow use in their crossbows, their mini crossbows that they carry with them. Okay. Let's just sell everything. Really wasn't much that we can use out of everything we got, just a few items. But we do have enough things. Oh, there's more. What is this? I wonder if we even need to pay to have it identified. Longsword. Need to pay.
Certainly.
So it's a longsword that Aerie has. Wonder if it's better than what I have. This wave shaft. This is a piece of the wave, a powerful halberd created as a weapon of vengeance by a cult-worshipping Umberly. It apparently draws water out of its victims and is able to slay creatures of fire almost instantly. Tales say the wave was lost long ago to the fire giants of the Stormhorn Mountains, but was eventually found by the adventurer Erganon of the Long Reach. He either lost the weapon to a wager in the planar city of Sigil, or it rests with his bones when his ship was sunk during a great storm in the Sea of Swords. No one knows for sure. Oh, this sword. It's called Adjatha the Drinker. This blade belonged to Dabar, a long-dead servant of Baal that exercised control over his minions in the most brutal of ways. In addition to strengthening the mind against the guile of others, the sword absorbs life energy from an opponent, with each successful hit healing the user. Dabar considered it a failure of his officers if he returned from battle in less than perfect health, and as the rest of the company watched, he would administer beatings until fully healed. It actually makes you immune to charm and domination, which could be helpful, actually, if I'm to go up against vampires. Where did it go? Jatha the Drinker.
I can hold no more.
And
that item has been dropped.
It's a longsword, so... Well, this one helps against dragons, does it not? Yeah, this longsword, and I definitely don't want to give that up. Varscona. I wonder if this isn't better than Varscona. Actually, it's not as good. Let's see. Sure, I'm trying to check to see which sword feels better and looks better. It's a tough one. Maybe I'll just hold on to it in case we come up against vampires and I can wield it. I've got the room. Okay, time to sell everything. Let's see. This robe, badly needed by us, since Aerie doesn't really have anything. And this Mercy Killer ring I could use to help me move silently and hide in shadows. But we'll get this robe for now. This is probably the last thing for us really to buy. It's just too far away. Yeah, I have Ring of Human Influence and my engagement ring. I don't think I want to buy that ring. There was really good armor.
This will not take long.
It's quite expensive. See the Plate of Balduran. Really, really good armor. One of the best I've ever seen, actually. Better than anything that we're currently using. Yep.
What is it?
Perhaps we'll get that.
If it must be done.
So let's go see this ore merchant. Hopefully enough time will pass. Day
It will be
has
done.
come. Maybe not yet. Anyways, let's try this on, Aerie. It's still dark. There's no one around to see you change. This robe doesn't even have close to the power that the two famous artifacts, the Hand and Eye of Vecna, possess. Still, from simply being worn by the powerful Lich, the robe absorbed enough magical energies to become a potent magical item. Very nice. Also aids in her defense quite well. I think that we're well enough equipped. It would be nice to get that armor set if we're to go face the suit of armor for going to face Irenicus. But we are about... Was it how much gold do we have? It's about 20,000 more gold than we currently possess. Okay, well there's a few more things to do. I'm sure working for all these places will give us the ability to get that money. And that's the last thing I'd like to buy. Oh, this person looks like they're selling ore. Hello?
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
You interested in a bulk purchase of ore? I've got fine pieces for masonry as well, and crafters that can build you everything from arches to overhangs. I have need of a lithium for Sir Sarles. How much would 200 pounds be worth? 200 pounds? He's mad. Raving. Out of his mind. So, does this mean you don't have it in stock? You don't know what is involved in getting a lithium. I have an agreement with a rather special source, but there's only so much I'm allowed to take. 50 pounds a season at most. 50 pounds a season? I don't have that kind of time. Hold on. It's difficult but not impossible. There are two options to you. You can go to my source and try and ply the extra out of him, or you can use a substitute. Where's your source? I'm sure he will see reason. He may at that, but I will require compensation for revealing him to you. If word got out who and where my source was, I'd be out of business. Make it worth my while. It's your career, so how does 500 gold sound? Sounds like the end of me for a mere pittance. No, that is not enough. So shall we discuss proper payment, or would you like to hear the substitute offer again? Very well, I will offer 1,000 gold to compensate you. His name is Ungar Hildark. He stays in the Copper Coronet when he's in town. Don't get him mad, will you? He's at enough of a risk just coming here. He's Durgar. Durgar? Where does a dwarf of such evil nature find sanctuary in Am? At the Copper Coronet, of course. It hides worse than him within. Besides, they have to eat too, you know. Nothing wrong with a mutually beneficial trading agreement. He's in disguise. His kind doesn't look at all that different. As long as he's left alone, he's fine. Not a bad guy, once you get to know him. You go talk to him. Tell him I sent you. Maybe he'll let you pull a little more illithium out of him than I can get. It won't be cheap, though. Thanks. I'll do that. Good luck. You'll need it. Of course, you knew I would say that. Durgar
Certainly.
are like the drow of the Underdark for elves. Evil race. Durgar are like evil dwarves with darkened skin that live underground. This should be interesting. We know the Copper Coronet pretty well. I guess that's our next stop, then. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.